attempt. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And that will keep this a 4-point the drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield.
They don't miss the post game.
Tua now on first down.
No fun.
And going deep for Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Tua going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the... Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there.
Okay, Josh Allen. Okay, Josh Allen.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen from 17 yards out. And the Bills have cut it back within a score.
Why?
Now contact contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Bring this to the ball, man. Bring this to the ball.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he doesn't have a chance to go with on me.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I think she got that back around the ball. I don't know.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time,
the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
We don't know more. That crazy he lived out the trade season.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far.
Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's the option going right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Here comes another drive from this unit. And Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. So they try to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
A lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
On 2nd and 9, Allen flush to his right. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Allen going to give the Singletary on the option. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Singletary again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Raiders, it's up.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. In motion left goes a tight end. On play action, here's Tua. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man downfield is Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you have 1 or 2, a field goal can still get you.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The Bills on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Allen. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
I quit. I give up. I can't beat you. I can beat you whenever you playing. I'm just gonna give me what it is.
Cedric Wilson, 32 yards. And the Dolphins will add to their 4th quarter lead. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's at the 50. 30. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on.